Just want to give you a minute to hear some reflections on a cabinet meeting we just had. It was fantastic to see the team gathered in person and to give you also some updates on the unfolding storm that is about to seize almost the entire state of New York. So we'll first talk about that in a minute. But before that, earlier this morning, I had a chance to receive the torch from the World University Games as it makes its journey all the way up to Lake Placid. We are so excited that our efforts to secure this incredible international sporting event was successful. I had a chance to travel up to Lake Placid as Lieutenant Governor back in 2018. We were almost locked in a room in a hotel with some people from Russia and Siberia and France, who were the ones who were going to be determining which community was able to receive and welcome the 2023 World University Games. And Betty Little was with me. I remember Senator Little and I were in the room, and we said, we're not going to feed anybody until the answer is yes. So we were aggressive in our approach, and today I was able to join the state employees who participated in the relay run and to thank everybody and get the energy, excitement around what's going to happen in our state in 28 days or so, but it's going to be on the 12th of January all the way through the 22nd. So we'll be the home of the next World University Games. I want to make sure that we get that message out there. People should start making their travel plans. We believe that this is going to have a major impact and about $240 million on our economy. The athletes and all the participants, spectators, media coverage, it's going to be covered by ESPN, will be coming through Albany, our airport right here. So this is going to help. We've got all these local teams ready to welcome people. So get ready. I can't wait to get up there. But before I get to the cabinet update, got one more, hopefully our last winter storm of this incredible season. It has been one for the record books. As someone who lived and breathed and experienced from November 17th to the 20th, that was historic in many respects. It wasn't just historic for Western New York, it was historic for the state. It was the record amount of snow New York State ever received in a 24-hour period. So we lived through that. I have an incredible team here. They all survived the experience. We were camped out for 5 days trying to respond in Buffalo and Western New York. What happened, my hometown was slammed. Buffalo Bills, a lot of drama back then about will the Bills be able to get out and get to the game that got moved. So we were intensely involved in it. The point being is that we are experienced. I was experienced before, but that was next level. So we really, having 6 inches of snow per hour, think about that. We had over 80 inches of snow. We had 6 feet of snow up in Watertown. And so that was one for the ages. So, but we were prepared. We knew what we were doing. And I think that gives a lot of people comfort to know when you have the best team assembled in the entire country to respond to winter events, storm events, any kind of storm, sitting right here with Catherine Garcia, Jackie Bray, and everyone else who's so involved in this, head of the DOT, all those roads that were getting cleared, Marie-Therese Dominguez. So as someone from Buffalo, I'm not a stranger to this. Upstate, we're not a stranger to this, but it's all about repositioning everything, all your resources, getting them on the ground before you end up in a difficult situation. We're already bringing individuals from Long Island up, and also coordinating the roads, keeping people off early. I think that's what saved lives in Western New York, our decision, and some question it at the moment, already saying that we want trucks off the thruway and having travel bans in place early because you have to be ready to handle the worst case scenario. So we're starting to see snow this afternoon through Saturday. Heaviest will hit this afternoon, but different areas of the state will be affected, as you can see. 12 inches in central New York, 18 inches of snow perhaps up in the snow country. They're welcoming it, they want it there, but it's going to hit during the commuting area, and that's going to be tough. Our peak is going to be about 1 to 2 inches per hour Thursday night through Friday. Wintry mix, but it's going to be, again, a statewide effect. What's concerning are the winds. This is something we are spared in Western New York. We just had incredible volume of snow coming down, and you couldn't keep up with it. It was almost impossible to keep the roads clear, but they did. But when you have the wind event coupled with this, whether it's the rain downstate or snow upstate, that's when you have the vulnerable situation where power lines can come down. And power lines come down, it's a danger to human life. People are on the roads, as well as shutting down power. And when it's this bitter cold, the scariest thing for a mom with little kids, as happened to me, is to be sitting there with no heat in your house in the middle of winter. So we're watching for that. We've again have utility crews all set, already on the ground, ready to respond as quickly as possible. So we also have a lake effect snow event, separate from this one. That'll be 1 to 2 feet of snow off of Lake Erie and Lake Ontario. And so we'll be sharing more information on that. But we were successful last time because people got off the roads, the plows did their jobs, and we were back to normal within an incredibly fast amount of time. So we just want to make sure people heed all of our warnings. And again, having people ready, because we have all the plows, tow trucks, loaders, snow blowers. We got plenty of gas, plenty of fuel. We got plenty of salt. We are ready to respond. Up to 6,500 utility workers, which really are become frontline workers when you're desperately trying to get the heat back on in the house. So we'll be ready for this. New York is ready, as we always are, but we're ready. Bring it on. Mother Nature, just keep at it. I started my first week on the job with a hurricane, and closing out this year with another winter storm. But it's nothing we can't handle, right, team? All right, that's what I like to hear.